Thomas Hardy's The Return of the Native is a novel that explores themes of fate, passion, and the clash between individual desires and societal expectations. Set in the rural landscape of Egdon, Heath, the novel revolves around the lives of several characters whose fates become intricately intertwined. The novel opens with a vivid description of Egdon Heath, a desolate and bleak moorland in Dorset, England, that plays a central role in the narrative. The Heath's rugged and unwelcoming landscape reflects the novel's themes of isolation and struggle. The story begins with the return of Clym, a native of Egdon Heath who has been away in Paris. Clym's return is motivated by his desire to leave behind his life as a successful diamond dealer and become a schoolteacher in his native Heath. His arrival is met with a mix of curiosity and anticipation from the local inhabitants. Upon his return, Clym encounters Eustacia Vi, a beautiful and enigmatic young woman who is deeply dissatisfied with her life on the Heath. Eustacia longs for a more glamorous existence and is captivated by Clym's worldly experiences. Despite the differences in their backgrounds, Clym and Eustacia fall in love, and their relationship becomes central to the novel's plot. Eustacia's desire to escape the Heath and Clym's idealistic vision of improving the community create a complex dynamic between them. Clym and Eustacia's marriage takes place against the backdrop of the Heath, and their union is marked by both passion and conflict. Eustacia's expectations for a life of excitement and Clym's commitment to his educational endeavors clash, leading to tensions in their relationship. The marriage also faces opposition from Eustacia's former suitor, Damon Wildeve, who remains enamored with her. Wildeve's unrequited love and his complicated relationship with his own wife, Thomasin, add further complications to the story. Clym's decision to become a schoolteacher and live a modest life on the Heath proves challenging. The harsh realities of rural life and his struggles to make a living take a toll on him. Eustacia becomes increasingly disillusioned with their life together, feeling that it falls short of her expectations. The couple's initial idealism gives way to frustration and discontent, highlighting the disparity between their dreams and the reality of their circumstances. As Eustacia's dissatisfaction grows, she becomes more desperate to escape her life on the Heath. Her interactions with Damon Wildeve, who remains a persistent presence in her life, exacerbate her feelings of entrapment. Wildeve's own discontent and his lingering feelings for Eustacia lead him to act in ways that further complicate the relationships between the characters. Eustacia's attempts to rekindle her relationship with Wildeve and her increasing sense of isolation contribute to the novel's escalating tension. Eustacia's actions have tragic consequences, as her dissatisfaction with her life and her relationship with Wildeve lead to a series of unfortunate events. Eustacia's plans to escape with Wildeve are thwarted, and her desperation drives her to make choices that ultimately result in her downfall. The tension between her desires and her reality culminates in a tragic climax that underscores the novel's exploration of fate and the consequences of defying societal norms. Throughout the novel, Hardy explores the role of fate and chance in shaping the characters' lives. The seemingly random events and decisions that impact the characters' futures highlight the unpredictability of life. The characters' attempts to control their destinies are thwarted by forces beyond their control, emphasizing the theme of fate and the limitations of individual agency. The novel's tragic outcomes reflect the consequences of challenging the forces of destiny and the inevitability of certain outcomes. As the novel progresses toward its resolution, the characters' stories converge in a series of dramatic and tragic events. Clym's disillusionment with his life on the Heath and his strained relationship with Eustacia come to a head. The novel's resolution reveals the ultimate fates of the characters and the consequences of their actions. The tragic outcomes serve as a reflection on the themes of love, ambition, and the conflict between personal desires and societal expectations. Egdon Heath itself is a powerful symbol in the novel, representing the forces of nature, fate, and the inescapable realities of life. The Heath's bleak and unchanging landscape serves as a backdrop for the characters' struggles and reflects the novel's themes of isolation and inevitability. The Heath's presence throughout the story underscores the contrast between the characters' aspirations and the harshness of their environment. The Return of the Native concludes with a poignant reflection on the tragic legacies of the characters' lives. The novel's exploration of fate, ambition, and the clash between individual desires and societal constraints leaves a lasting impact. Hardy's portrayal of the characters' struggles and their ultimate fates serves as a powerful commentary on the human condition and the forces that shape our lives. The novel's tragic resolution highlights the complexities of human nature and the enduring influence of fate and circumstance. Thomas Hardy's The Return of the Native is a compelling exploration of fate, love, and the struggle between personal desires and societal expectations. The novel's intricate plot and richly developed characters offer a profound meditation on the nature of human experience and the inevitability of certain outcomes.